To Column Hinge at Alpha Omega Mystery School. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas. Halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, 19th of January, 2020.
November.
Oh, sorry. 19th of November, 2020. Get carried away. I'm looking for 2021 already. The ancient magical rite you're about to experience is unique in the world. Written and performed from the first-person perspective of Jesus of Nazareth, this rite comes from the Bruce Codex, rediscovered beneath the sands of Egypt in 1769, containing 2 lost books of the Bible. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuaid.
This rite is called the opening of the Treasury of Light, and it comes from the Lost Magic of Jesus. Welcome, folks, back to the Lost Magic of Jesus revival.
And we are waiting on sunrise. Sunrise this morning is...
Any second away.
Any second. And
almost at the bottom of the mountain.
And it's going to be coming up on the side of the mountain today. So it'll be a very interesting...
It's the second day we've had that strange haze on the sunrise, on the horizon in the east.
I think it's geoengineering based on the streaking that we
Wouldn't
see.
surprise me at all.
Right there. Nature doesn't often make a straight line.
Based on the disrespectful way that they trade our air.
Yes.
We all get to breathe their crap.
There it is!
Breathe in that energy. Just feel it rise in you as it rises.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Roll your shoulders back. Open your mouth and your nose at the same time and breathe in. Feel your rib cage stretch. Feel your skin stretch. Arch your back a little. Really feel into that nice big breath. And exhale it all the way. And then take another deep breath. And feel the sensations beginning to erupt on your skin, in your fingers and toes. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life. Whether for you that is Yggdrasil, or the Kabbalistic tree of life, or any other tree you might imagine. And with your next deep breath and exhalation, grow your branches up high into Alpha Sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega.
Alpha.
Et Omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
And the path of the age between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between. Birth.
And death.
And the path of life between. Welcome back as once again we gather here together. We congregate in this most unique congregation from all around the world, gathering here at Columnhinge, once again at sunrise, to celebrate these sacred rites of the lost magic of Jesus Christ. And reaching out with the energy of our energetic bodies, we begin by breathing in the invisible God force energy all around us. And flooding our souls with this divine life energy once again, we reach out and reconnect with the invisible. And we reach out to the angels in the invisible all around us. Angels of the 21st Treasury of Light. Attend. Watchers. Ozaz. Ozaz. Eoes. Eoes. Azaies. Azaies. Let the watchers withdraw, and let us enter in to the 21st Treasury of Light. And there are 12 heads in my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places. When they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. O mighty angel, head in the place of the east, we call upon you, we invoke you. Zo Zeai. Zo Zeai. Zoho Zai. Zoho Zai. Tozazaksai. Tozazaksai. Naozae iai. Naozae iai. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaez. Ozaez. Ozea ia. Ozea ia. Oza, oza. Oza, oza. Os ho zoza. Os ho zoza. Aza iaoz. Aza iaoz. Na ie ozaze. Na ie ozaze. Nazash. Nazash. So we completed our journey through the places, invoking each of the 12 mighty angels, head in its proper place and proper rank, until finally we came into the place of the center, the place of the midst, the place of perfect balance, the place of the Father of the treasury of light. O Father of the 21st treasury of light, we invoke you, Oazi Ai. Oazi Ai. let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual, as it is every single day, to establish human liberty worldwide.
Human liberty worldwide!
Set my people free.
Set my people free!
They say that the exception defines the rule. And today, with the exception of this basic intention, I'm suspending our normal intention as we put it out there every single day, and sticking right now with human liberty worldwide. Because, folks, without liberty, liberty can only exist where also justice exists. There's a reason why the Pledge of Allegiance contains with liberty and justice for all. Folks, we have fallen into a situation here in America where liberty is threatened because of a lack of justice. 4 years ago, we were told the fairy tale, the narrative by the mainstream media that Russia had hacked our election, that the reason we had the result that we had was because our elections were hacked. And we knew who they were hacked by. They were hacked by Russia. Well, 4 years later, we know that that was nonsense. That was simply the deep state that was spying on our president and using that as another way of trying to depose him, as yet another coup attempt. Well, folks, it's 4 years later. We have just had another election, and guess what? It was hacked. This time it really was hacked, and this time the same media that told us that our election was hacked last time by the Russians is telling us that, oh, there's absolutely no evidence that our election was hacked this time. How stupid do they think we are? They obviously think we're incredibly stupid, that they can spend 4 years telling us our election was hacked by imaginary Russians, and then when it's hacked right in front of our eyes, when the vote counting stops in the middle of the night, and the next morning the results are exactly the opposite. They think they can tell us now, oh, it wasn't hacked, there's nothing wrong, nothing to see here, move along. Folks, it's not true. We're being gaslighted again by the media and by social media. I'm surprised that we're still even streaming this with the gaslighting that's been going on social media. It's incredible. And now they want us to believe there was no hack. Folks, you're going to have to look around a little bit. Check out the Gateway Pundit. Check out ban.video. We can't post links to these things on Facebook anymore. You'll be banned. But check out these places. They give you real information. You see, there is plenty of forensic evidence. In fact, I just read an affidavit this morning from a forensic analyst, an election fraud expert. The statistical analysis demonstrates beyond a shadow of any doubt that the election this time was hacked. Why? Because there was no justice when the spy apparatus of the entire United States of America was turned on an election. There was no punishment for the coup plotters who used the spy apparatus to spy on a political campaign 4 years ago. These people are still free and walking around. In fact, after this election was hacked the other night, James Comey posted a picture of himself wearing a Biden t-shirt and holding a Biden coffee mug. He's laughing in our faces, folks. He's laughing in the faces of the American people. They are the same coup plotters. We don't know this for sure yet. We know for sure the election was hacked. And it sure looks like it was the same people that were spying on our president 4 years ago that are behind the election hack this time. Folks, it's going to come out. But there are powerful forces in America that have prevented justice for way too long. And that's why today, in addition to liberty, we talk about justice for all. And I ask the angels today, as our intention is for human liberty worldwide every day, let there be liberty and justice for all.
Liberty and justice for all.
let justice return to America. Oh, dear God, let justice return to America. Let justice prevail once again. Protect our liberty. Do not allow this coup. Oh, dear God, do not allow them to steal our election. Oh, dear God, bring the coup plotters to justice who hacked our election. Bring them to justice. Oh, dear God, let justice return to America. Let liberty and justice prevail in America. Oh, dear God. All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God Force energy in your life. When the Master Aberamantho, called Christ by the Romans, spoke to his disciples, both male and female disciples he gathered around him. And one of the parables he spoke of was of being born again in the light. In the light, he emphasized. He talked about the water as well, yes, in the Gospel of St. Thomas, but he also talked about the light, of allowing the light to come in and wash you clean. That is because he was talking about that incredible quality of God Force energy to take that which you have been hurt by and ease your suffering. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in order for us all to be free. And having a world that is just is also difficult, because that takes people who are willing to do hard and unpleasant work. And that's what it means to be baptized in the light. To know what is right, to know what needs to be done, and to push to the side momentarily those demands your physical body may make on you, and insist that you continue. Every marathon runner, every triathlete, every decathlete knows for a fact that the mind is stronger than the body, and that when the body begins to get weak, it is the mind and the spirit that picks up the slack and helps the body to continue when it seems impossible. Freedom is never free. And when justice is served, it is often on a very heavy platter, requiring many people to carry it. And that is what God Force energy is for. God Force energy is where you go to reach when you need more energy. When you need to make a difficult decision and you need help, but you don't know where to turn, you can turn to God Force energy, and the answers you seek will be there if you listen quietly and carefully. As you breathe in God Force energy, so you breathe in what makes liberty possible. You breathe in the energy that makes justice easy. As you breathe in God Force energy and you think on these important ideas, take the time to look inside your own day and see where liberty lies, and see where justice lives. And in your own life, be careful. I was talking to someone just the other day, and she said, well, that's just the way it has to be done. And I asked, do you understand that that is illogical, what you're being asked to do? And she says, yes, but I have to do it anyway. And so I tell you, you must pay attention. When you are asked to do an illogical thing, that is because you are being retrained for illogic. You are being retrained to ignore that which you know is right and true in preference for what you are told, which is illogical. I tell you, this is a way of damaging your mind. This is a way of hurting you. When someone tells you to do something illogically, You must, at the very least, remind yourself, what I'm doing doesn't make sense. I'm doing this because I was told to do it, not because it makes sense to do. And you will find that when you call out those small moments in your day, when you're doing something illogical because you were told, add up those moments and breathe in God force, and you're going to learn something very significant, not only about yourself, but about the world in which you live. Be mindful today. Take note. Keep track of every illogical thing you are asked to do, and think about how this damages your mind, being told to do illogical things over and over. Remind yourself every time what I'm doing is not logical, and seek out that which is logical. Do those things which make sense. Educate yourself. What is logic actually? Go into the ancient Greek texts. Begin to understand what logic is and how important logic is to freedom and liberty. And as you are studying, remember that each time you breathe in, you have an added assistant. You have an extra way of remembering, an extra way of powering through. You have the God force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful message. I want to once again underline what I was saying before. I'll leave it at that. I want you to remember the same lying, gaslighting, fake news media that for 4 years told us our last election was hacked by the Russians seriously want us to believe now that our election could not possibly have been hacked this time. Think about that. The same people that told us for 4 years that our election had been hacked, and it turned out wasn't hacked. The Russians weren't involved at all.
Is that logical?
Is that logical? Those people told us that for 4 years. Now the same lying fake news media is telling us that by a miracle, after the vote counting stopped at 2 in the morning, miraculously the next morning Joe Biden had won. And that he's our president-elect. Which, by the way, he's not yet. Because there's not even, I mean, they're even lying about that. Come on. These same gaslighting fake news media. They think you are stupid. Don't be. Think for yourselves. We've been hacked. Now it's time to really, really investigate the real hack. They try to divert our attention to a fake hack so that we don't look when the real hack gets here. By the way, why do you think they said, the CIA operative said last time that the election was hacked by the Russians? Because they knew it could be hacked. And in fact, they were telling us that our election could be hacked. And why do they know? Because they're the hackers. We've been hacked, all right, but we've been hacked by a faction within our own CIA is what I think. Well, we'll see. Anyway, justice will prevail. Justice will return to America. The angels will not let us down. God will not let us down. Human liberty will be preserved, and justice will return to America. Mark my words. Have a great day, guys. We are Alpha Omega Mystery School. We're at alphaomega.church. If you want to know more about this ritual, go visit our website. We got a free ebook there for you. So until tomorrow, when we see you here again, as always, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.